I'm gonna leave it up to you. What are some things you want to talk about podcasting?
So listen,
Monetization, how to grow your audience. What are some key points we can talk about?
So let me at least give it a foundation of 4. Okay. These foundation of 4 are methods that will help you monetize your show immediately. And I feel like every podcaster needs to instill these. Even if you use one, you can monetize. But if you use all 4, you will 100% be, a 6-figure podcast, right? Number 1 is going to be community. Now, I always like to use this example. If you just flew back from a trip to Brazil, yeah. Right? Was there first class on that flight?
There was.
Was it first class full?
It was full.
All right. Now, was it economy on that flight?
Yeah.
Was economy full?
Also.
Okay, cool. Now, were people willing to pay 5x more to sit in first class?
Yeah.
Right? So, what does that mean? That means there's a percentage of people that watch and listen to your podcast that would be willing, right, to join your community and get access to, what did they get access to in first class? Maybe pillow, blanket, different menu, or drink. They might meet the captain. They get on the plane first. They leave the plane first. They get a different experience, right? Headphones, eye mask, whatever, right? They just get and it's only 2 seats, not 3, right? People are willing to pay more for an experience. So what does a community built around the A-List podcast look like, right? 5 to 10% of your audience will probably 100% want to be, in that community, get access to whatever exclusives or limited things you're going to do or have for that community. Now that can be recurring revenue. You charge them $49 a month, $69 a month, $79 a month, $99 a month, right? And 10 people at $99 is $1,000 a month. Not a podcast is a 5-figure podcast with just 10 people. Not 100 views, not 1,000 views, 10 people, right? So community is one of the foundational 4. Second thing is digital products. What is your specialty? What is the thing that you do good at? Maybe you have a business outside of podcasting. Maybe you don't have a business outside of podcasting, but maybe the assets for your show you can digitize. Meaning, you've had what, 20? Would you say 25 or 21?
This is my 21st episode.
Okay, so you had 21 people on the show. So you could create let's say a digital product that says maybe the top 50 things I learned from the first for the first A-list 20 people from the A-list show with my first 20 guests, something like that. It'll be a better title. But you can basically wrap up each guest principles, strategies, lessons, gems into 3, 4, 5 things, put them each on a page with that guest picture, maybe a picture of you and that guest from the podcast, and then turn that into a digital product, sell that for $47. You know what I'm saying? Well, guess what? 22 sales is $1,000.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it could either be your show or it could be what you're doing outside of your show if you actually have, a job or entrepreneur, whatever the case may be. So the second foundational 4 would be digital products, right? The third foundational 4 would be affiliate marketing. So there's so many different affiliate marketplaces, and it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. So guess what? Most of the products and services, like all these cameras and these lights and stuff, like we can represent these products either if you go direct to Amazon or if you go directly to these sites, right? They all have some type of, affiliate link or, they'll give a commission or something, right? And all you have to do is just get the custom link, right? You can go to even marketplaces. I would consider like Amazon or Marketplace or Impact or JV Zoo, places like that. Register. Now you got access to all these products and services that are already done. You don't even got to ship them. You don't got to ship them. You don't got to fulfill. You don't got to handle no customer service. All they got to do is purchase through your link. And you can leverage your podcast by either just putting a link in the description or creating commercials for them, right? And then between your intro, your mid-roll, or your end-roll, they can run into these products and services, or you can do a live reading and say, hey, listen, if you want to use a camera that we use to, record the podcast, if you want to drink out of the cup, the official cup of the A-List podcast, click the link below and grab it. You're going to get a percentage of every single sale. And there's also affiliates that do recurring models, meaning like, let's say like a CRM software or like a payroll or something like that, where, if people sign up through you, they'll pay you a certain amount of money every single month, as long as that client keeps that account. That's free money.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the third foundational 4. And then the fourth foundational 4 is what I like to call the VIP package. So I feel like a lot of podcasters drop the ball on this, where guests come on the show. A lot of guests do not rewatch their podcasts and they want content. So what I would do is I would just package up your assets as a VIP package, right? You can try this too. So you got 2 more shows after mine. Just give the offer. Say, hey, listen, What do you do? Oh, you're in this space. Okay, cool. So we got a VIP option, VIP package. Are you interested in it? All of them are gonna say yeah, because they're gonna be like, what's the VIP package? Right, so you can be like, hey, listen, we're gonna record. So we're in the studio already. So we're gonna record a 30-second commercial for you. We're gonna put it in the podcast. We're gonna give you access to 8 to 10 clips that are all edited and they got the logos branded however you want. You're gonna get access to our email list. If you have an email list, we'll do an email blast out for you products and services. We'll do a text message blast out, something like that. If you go live, invite them on another day to go live, so you can kind of do another interview, but it gives them another look. Charge $500 for that. So if you're doing 4 shows a month, right, and 25% of people take it, you just made an extra $500, and you did the same thing you was gonna do anyway.
Yeah.
Now, if you're aggressive and even though if you might release 4, but you shoot 10 shows a month and 25% take it, guess what?
Yeah.
Right? That's $1,000 plus minus dollars for you doing it. You was gonna record anyway.
Yep.
Right? So if you add in, that's the 4 foundational 4. So if you add in VIP package, digital products, community, and affiliates, y'all are making money. And these are only 4 things. There's so many other ways I can help y'all make money. But this is what you use. The foundational 4. And then you leverage your show as an asset, right? To monetize, to build the relationships, to get in front of people, right? And then give you some more opportunities to have those offers.
Yeah.
And then you run those offers concurrently. And we talked about the sponsorships from the local. That's not even a foundational 4. So now you got 5 ways.
Yep.
Right? I can go on and on. What y'all need to understand is it's not hard to be a 6-figure podcast, but you need to go pro.
Yes.
You need to take it seriously. You got to start waiting for YouTube subs. Mm-hmm. You can have all the YouTube subs and you can have all the views. And if your account doesn't make at least $100, YouTube ain't giving you that money. Mm-hmm. I showed you how to make 6 figures with your podcast. You're still trying to get $150 from YouTube so they can send you to 150. Mm-hmm. When all you needed to do was sell 3 digital products.
Yeah.
Right? We didn't even talk about having offers. If you got your own offers, that wasn't a foundation for. So now that's 6 ways. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I can go on and on and on. But this is how y'all really can monetize your show if you use a foundational 4, get a structure for that, and then you start adding on some of these other things that we talked about. Yeah.
All right, hit us with one more gem, and then we'll have to close after that. But what else about podcasting do you like to go into?
What I like to just share with you guys is the number one thing that's stopping you from making more money, from getting more people to know who you are, is actually going on podcasts, right? Yeah. So you need to get more exposure, and you need to go in front of more people. So a very easy way for you to do that is getting on multiple podcasts. Yeah. You should use a strategy that I like to call the 52W. So let me ask you, how many weeks in a year typically?
52.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you feel like you have at least 30 minutes a week that you could talk about what you do, how you help people, your products and services in your business?
Absolutely.
Is it worth it to you to talk intentionally about your business every single week for at least 30 minutes?
Absolutely.
And that's valuable to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you do that every single week, 30 minutes for 52 weeks, once a week, that's 52 different platforms that you can get in front of that can learn who you are, what you do, how you help people, learn your story, right? And then can get an offer to your products and services. And it only took you 30 minutes a week. So let me ask you this. Is it worth it to you to spend 60 to 90 minutes a week doing the same thing?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so if you multiply that by 2, how many platforms is that? It's 104 different platforms. All you did was spend 60 to 90 minutes a week. And most of us spend 60 to 90 minutes on the phone with people that we don't even like that much. You know what I'm saying? And more people aren't knowing who we are. When you can spend 60 to 90 minutes intentionally, this is how we go pro.
Yes.
Right? So more people can know who we are. And that's 104 different platforms that get to discover you. Guess what happens when they Google you? Your digital footprint increases, your searchability increases, your findability increases, your edification increases. And if you're doing a guest-based show and you're mixing in going on podcasts, it's a wrap.